What's going on, everyone? Mellow Hosh. I am here. I am back with another sneak review. So let's get into it. All right, what's going on, everyone? I hope everyone having a good day, a good week, a good month, a good year, a good everything. If not, it's okay. Life ain't perfect that way. So if you're going through hard times, keep your head up. You will make it through it. All right. So that being said, I'm making it through it with my sneaker rotation. Now, over the years, I had a lot of sneakers. Like I think my last collection back in 2017. Yeah, that was some years ago. Was my biggest collection. I almost reached about 50 pairs of shoes to the point that I had so many shoes that, you know, my shoes were staying fresh way longer because there was a lot of shoes that I just kept wearing or whatever, good material. I just wore those down or whatever, and it just reserved all the other shoes. So that's awesome. I think if you could get your sneaker rotation to that point, that's all you really need. But hey, to each his own. But I just picked up some new grills, some dope shoes. I had my eye on these for a long time, but they were too expensive. And here they are. Bam, 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 and bam. The Air Max 270 React ENG. Alright? I have my daughter here, so hopefully she don't be too loud. But I picked these up the other day. I have a store named Villa here in Rochester, so I picked these up on sale. Things go for retail at 180, so in total, because you're gonna have to include tax here in New York State, it's gonna be about $200 or 190 or something like that. Which is crazy expensive. So I got these pretty much like 50% off because these was like 89 and plus tax it came up to 93. So yeah, 50% off. Can't beat that, especially for some gyms like this. So let's start with the traction real quick. The 270's been out for a while now, probably about 2 years now. I know the first iteration was, and then these just released probably about a year from now, actually. So these is relatively new still. And the traction out here is pretty dope compared to the first iterations of a React shoe. They didn't have none of these extra rubber, thick, durable grooves. Um, Applied to the outsole of the shoe. So when you wear React, yeah, it felt crazy responsive and comfortable, but just the outsole would just like wear down within weeks and stuff. So I'm glad that they did add this extra detailed touch to the outsole of the shoe because if y'all ever own a pair or ever get to try these on or just feel the bottom of the shoe, you will feel that these grooves or this rubber is pretty durable and it is pretty thick, like really thick. Like yeah, if you try to like move it with your fingernail, yeah, it is some resistance. So that is a good feature for a sneaker like this because Air Maxes are shoes that's very comfortable. They are designed for runners, and you need this extra durability on your outsole because you want to wear them more because they're so cool and comfortable, and you don't want to wear it down. And you have this weird Nike logo right here where the air bubble unit protrudes out at the bottom of the shoe, and I don't really like this. I think that is like just a lazy design because it's, I mean, some people might not even think it's a Nike check. Other than that, the midsole is made with React and an Air Max bubble. The 270s, when they first was introduced, this was the biggest Air Max bubble that they had to offer. So that being said, you have this with one of the best new technology foam cushions that Nike have to offer. So you could just imagine the type of comfortability you will have to deal with wearing these shoes. So that being said, the air bubble we all know this been with Nike since the 90s, and it kind of is more of a very comfortable depending on the size of the bubble, and it give you more of a bouncy feel and a resistance feel. You get what I'm saying? More than a different than a foam, which is more squishy and plush. You get what I'm saying? So that being said, when you have this in the heel, this big of a bubble, and then you have this soft, plushy foam, the heel to toe transition is very awkward. It's not a deal breaker if you ask me, but it is awkward. It's something you will have to get used to because there's two different technologies in this shoe. So it's like a north and south effect going on right now. But it's still wearable. It's still dope. The upper, I looked on Nike.com. The upper, they don't really say much, but this is TPU waves right here, which is a homage to the Air Max Plus. Yeah, first versions. Number one, I had a pair, but they got beat up. But I can, now that I read that, I could see the homage that does play a little bit of resemblance, but to me not too much. And then you have some TPU fuse right here on the toe to reinforce, and it is thick and it is pretty good premium TPU, if that makes sense. So as far as this wearing down on you or busting up, it will take some time, so that's good. This is just like some cheap, what they call that, I don't even know the name, but it's like translucent or whatever like that, type of material, and it is plastic, and it just make the shoe look cheap. If you ask me, I would think if it was some suede on here or some nice premium leather on here, that would be fire. And then you have this kind of like new version of the pacifier right here, which is dope. I like little touches like this. And I do like to wear this type of stuff on my shoe. I know the Air Jordan 6 had the pacifier, and the 5s had it, but a lot of people took that off. To show you how it works. So you can take this off, put it down here, up here, right here on the pull tabs, which is cool. The laces are pretty regular, nothing extravagant. It have a two-tone effect. It's like this little hot red, pink, or whatever on the outside of the laces, which is cool, but it's not premium laces. The tongue is well padded, very well padded, as y'all can see. Like the padding is crazy. Like it's not a crazy thick tongue, but it is pretty good nonetheless. So you will get some cushion right here. The heel sculpture padding is very lackluster. It's not really protruding out or give you that crazy heel cushion. But I mean, it is some pockets right here, so it is some cushion in there. So your ankle should be okay. You have a Nike logo right here. This is gold, actually. On the box description, it say gold, so I'm guessing this is gold, and that's a nice touch. I like it. This is extra padding right here for your, your ankle or whatever. And on the back, you also have more of the TPU fuse, and you have this stupid plastic cheap thing right here. And then you have React 270 pull tab, and you have it also on the front tongue. So, according to Nike, this is the first lifestyle Air Max shoe, which I don't believe personally. There's a lot of Air Maxes that is for performance, but we all know it shouldn't be for any type of performance, more lifestyle. But anywho, according to them, this is the first, and I think this is a nice introduction to a first lifestyle Air Max shoe. This is pretty dope. The upper is pretty durable all around, so you should be okay. But I'm a little worried about the summer because I don't see any ear holes or anything like that. This is like a very thick, interesting mesh. It's very interesting. I don't know really how to describe it, but it's not crazy thick like a LeBron battle knit or anything like that, but it is pretty thick and durable. So I don't know about breathability at all. It also, real quick, the insole have that cool alien vibe or whatever. But yeah, I think this is a nice introduction of a lifestyle shoe, and getting this on sale, I think is way more worth it than paying full price. I personally, I think, depending on the shoe, 9 times out of 10, Nike don't really release shoes that is worth the full price, and I mean, retros is included in that, but shoes like this that they try to get us out of $200 or wherever you from, 180 or whatever. Little stuff like this is not worth it because you're getting TPU fused. They charging 200 for the cheapo plastic, so don't be a sucker and buy these immediately. Wait till they get on sale if you can. And they also have other colors on Nike.com to go that's on sale. So get your money's worth with these. And yeah, that's about it, everyone. This was a quick review, so I do thank y'all for tuning in. If y'all do like my reviews, leave a like. If y'all do like my channel, subscribe. I do have some more videos coming up, and also I do have a podcast called Mellow Hosh Podcast. So hopefully I'll be able to leave the link in the description of that. But check me out on Spotify. The only thing you got to type in is Mellow Hosh. All right here, Mellow Hosh, right here. You're gonna see it. But thank you for tuning in. Mellow Hosh out. Peace.